this is Karen Yankovich, and I'm here with another social media quick tip. And as you can see, today we're in Klout, and you might be thinking, Klout, that's not a social media site. But what Klout is a site that measures your social media influence. So I think it's important to just keep an eye on it. And if you can get your Klout score to be influential or to be substantial, you can use that, to measure your social media influence when you're looking to do things like get hired to speak, get hired, really for anything. It shows you have a big amount, how much influence you have across the internet, right? So what I did was I clicked log in with Twitter, and I love doing that because it just makes it really easy. I don't have to remember another password. So my Twitter account is associated with my Klout account. And basically what you're going to see here is all of the platforms, all of the networks that I've got connected to my Klout account. So when you first start Klout, you aren't going to have any networks connected. You can see right as of today, my Klout score is 73. Mine goes between 72 and 74. It kind of bounces around. 73 is kind of the mid-range. Really hard to get to grow your Klout score the higher the number. But what you want to do is you want to associate as many networks as you can that you're using with Klout. And basically you just connect and see where it says view additional networks. That's going to show you the networks I don't have. I don't use Blogger, Flickr, Foursquare, Last. I don't use those. I do use Pinterest. I probably could associate my Pinterest account with this. But basically it's basically Klout's measuring my influence across these platforms. So while that in alone, it kind of is good for you to know. You can see if your Klout score is growing, if your social media efforts are paying off, right? If you're reaching a bigger audience. That's one reason why I like to pay attention to my Klout score. But here's what I really love about Klout. What I really love about Klout is this right here. So by the way, this tab here measures what your influence has been over the year. And actually my LinkedIn profile dropped off somewhere around here. So that's why it went down. I wasn't paying attention. I logged it back in, and you can see these are this is my average. It shows you, by the way, what your recent activity is and what the impact of that activity has on your Klout score. You can see what networks are contributing to Klout here. But here's what I want to show you. If you go into schedule, right, what Klout is going to do, it's going to, actually no, if you want to go into explore, it's going to show you all kinds of things that they think based on the things you're interested in might be interesting to your audience. Right? So hopefully that makes sense. So basically I can scroll down here. What's the best social media platform for driving traffic? Now what you want to do is obviously you want to read this thing first, but we're not going to do that right now because for the sake of time. Basically what I can do right here from Klout is click share. Now I don't want to share it to Facebook because I don't know if you noticed, but I've got Facebook going out to my personal profile, not my business page right now. So I'm just going to send this to Twitter, and I'm going to click share now, and Klout's going to send this out. Great way to curate content to send out to your audience, right? So this is obviously a little bit slow, but it's sharing right now. But I want to show you something else now. So this tool will uncover anyone's email on LinkedIn. Wow, this is really cool. I'm going to have to read this. But here's what I want to show you. It comes from CNET, pretty reliable, right? I can schedule this, and Klout tells me here are the most impactful times for your audience on Twitter. So you might be using some schedule tools. I do. But in addition to the scheduling tools, you really want to start to share some timely content, stuff that's happening in the news. Klout curates this for you and gives you the ability and says your best times to share 3:30 p.m. I'm going to schedule this for today at 3:30 p.m. Schedule to Twitter, right? I can change the time. I can say, yeah, send this out at 4 instead of 3:30. I'm going to send it out at 3:30. Please. Why is it telling me this isn't a valid date and time? That's interesting. Well, I'm just going to send it out tomorrow so that we don't have to worry about it being valid date and time. So I'm going to send this out at 1 o'clock tomorrow. I click schedule, and this is going to go out to Twitter at 1 o'clock tomorrow. So it's a great way to find content. In addition to keeping track of your Klout score and to see what your influence is, it's a great way to curate content on things that your audience might be interested in, things that you might have missed, right? You might not have seen that particular article. Great tool. My clients often come to me and say, how the heck did you find this stuff, right? This is how I find it. All right, so that's my social media quick tip for today. And you'll see this is what's scheduled for me right now. And you'll also, play around with this stuff. Comment below if you've got any questions about how to use this. I'm happy to jump in and help you. Check out Klout. Just sign in with your Twitter account, connect your other social media accounts, see what your score is, and just kind of keep an eye on it. If your score starts to grow and you get to be perceived as influential, that's something that you can use, right, to position yourself across the internet as an influencer in your industry. Cool stuff, guys. I will see you back here again next week with another social media quick tip.
If you like this social media quick tip, subscribe to my YouTube channel and we'll send you the newest one every week in your email box.